Life Audio.
Welcome to the Crosswalk Devotional. We're glad to have you listening. Today's title is Gaining Credibility as a Christian Through a Pure Heart of Love. We'll return with the devotional after a brief message from one of our sponsors.
There's no way around it. When it comes to healthcare, people are really frustrated with how much it costs and how to pay for it. The usual ways we've been doing this have only gotten more expensive, more complicated, and honestly, just aggravating. And that's why MediShare is such a welcome relief. It's called healthcare sharing. It's different and it works. More than 1 million Americans are now doing this, and MediShare has been a great option for more than 30 years. So really, you could have saved thousands of dollars a year on your healthcare and be happy. Imagine that. If you've heard about it and you want to know more, there are 2 easy options. Go to medishare.com/crosswalk. That's medishare.com/crosswalk. Or just grab your phone and send a text. You'll get the info, which could really help you and your family out. Text the word crosswalk to 70246 to get the facts. Text crosswalk to 70246 and you'll get the link. That's crosswalk to 70246.
Joy is one of the best feelings in the world. Joy is when your mom makes your favorite dinner. Joy is a big hug before getting tucked in at night. Joy is when you give something away to help someone else. Every dollar you give to the Salvation Army today brings joy to someone in need. You help families eat well, sleep better, put presents under the tree, and more. And then you'll feel the joy come right back to you.
Did you know that Gen Z and millennials are leading the resurgence in church attendance? That's right. New research out from Glue and Barna as part of the State of the Church initiative shows that Gen Z and millennials are now attending church more regularly than older generations. This is a historic reversal in church trends. And Glue, spelled GLOO, is at the center of all of this. They're the technology platform for the faith ecosystem, connecting you with the latest research, technology, and values-aligned AI that supports churches, and ultimately, human flourishing. Glue is on a mission to serve those who serve, the pastors, leaders, publishers, and more in the faith ecosystem. That's high tech for a higher purpose. You can stay up to date with everything happening at Glue and across the entire faith ecosystem by texting JOIN to 46816. And when you text today, they'll send you the latest research from Glue and Barna about this historic church trend. Again, that's the word JOIN to 46816.
Gaining Credibility as a Christian Through a Pure Heart of Love. Written and read by Carrie Eichberger. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. John 13, verse 35. Have you ever felt like someone was questioning your intentions in the midst of a moment or situation where you were sure your heart was pure? When your soul wanted nothing more than to serve for the good of another or others, and to bless for the glory of God. Yet somewhere on the other end, for some reason, that wasn't what seemed to be perceived. The circumstance sort of felt like someone or a few someones involved even thought you were doing wrong, something self-focused, or something that certainly wasn't based on a heart yielded to God's holy will and way. I was consumed with this same sense last week. God had placed a special someone firmly on my heart a few months back, someone who needed his blessing in a rich way in a trying season of her life. And as my plans to help and serve became known, it suddenly seemed there were some skeptical eyes on the sidelines. And if I'm being brutally honest, it pained me deeply. I knew my heart was pure. I knew God had called me to help in this specific way. I had prayed and prayed for his discernment and guidance, for humility, and for the love of Christ to be shown and known. But nonetheless, because of the rocky response, I found myself questioning the call, questioning my conviction and intention. And so I did all that I knew how to do: pray, listen, follow the Lord's lead, and to love. John 13:35 says, "By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." This reminds me that everyone will know we are truly followers of Christ, that we are filled with Christ by the love that they see in us and by the love that flows from us. When people see our love, they will see Him. And I don't know about you, but I want people to see Him. So I will continue to love out loud. That is what we all should do. And we should not question our love or the intention to love for others. If you are truly seeking the Lord, if you are genuinely desiring to love the way Jesus would love, and if He is laying on your heart specific calls and directions, trust Him. We need not listen to what others say or what others might think. The enemy will certainly try to confuse and derail our good intentions. The enemy will try to make you cower to bold love or any bold action on behalf of Jesus. While I was being bombarded by the enemy's misleading manipulations, I took some time to reflect, to pray, and to ask God to impress the truth upon my heart. I asked Him to remove any thoughts or ideas that were not of Him. I asked Him to help me best love the people in my path, how to best give Him all the credit for every act of love and blessing, how to be confident in the particular instructions of love He had just for me, and then for peace, that He would work out the details and heal the fractured pieces of every heart involved. And that's just what He did. He gave me clarity. He gave me peace. He increased my humility to even better reflect His heart. He allowed me to be a beacon of His love light. And above all, He allowed others to see Him. Not me, but Jesus. It wasn't and isn't about me or any of us. It's never about our glory. It's always about Jesus and His glory. And so it doesn't even matter what some may think or say. God will use your pure heart to show His to the exact people who need it. You will gain credibility and be seen rightly with and by the right people when you have the right heart, a pure heart that sincerely, vulnerably, and genuinely longs to point others to Him and only to Him. Intersecting faith and life. Let's keep loving bold and serving big in the ways the Lord leads us, with a pure heart, surrendered and yielded to Him, humbled and bowed down before Him, knowing that He will reveal His goodness and the purity of our hearts to the souls He intends to bless. And those people, His people, will know the truth, will know His love, and will come to know Him by our pure and holy hearts of pure and holy love.
The Crosswalk Devotional is a production of Life Audio and Salem Media. If you liked what you heard today, please take a second to rate and review this podcast in your favorite podcast app so that more listeners like you can find the show. For more faith-filled, inspirational podcasts, visit us at lifeaudio.com.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than just money. We help you put your plans into motion and faith into action so you can do more for the ones in your heart. Because sometimes all you need to make a difference is someone to help you make it happen. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at thrivent.com.
What does faith look like when it meets real-world need? Christy Graham, host of On the Ground podcast with Samaritan's Purse, has seen it firsthand. Since launching the podcast in 2019, Christy has traveled the globe, visiting missionary doctors in Kenya, encouraging military couples in Alaska, and celebrating new homes with families rebuilding after disasters. Everywhere she goes, she witnesses God's faithfulness through the work of Samaritan's Purse. Now, Christy is sharing those experiences in a special series of conversations across the Life Audio Network, appearing on Bought and Beloved, Christian Parent Crazy World, Praying Christian Women, and That's Just What I Needed. In each interview, you'll hear inspiring stories, heartfelt reflections, and a reminder of how God is at work all around us. Check out these interviews on one of these Life Audio podcasts today.